I'm not repeating that intro.
Blokes on film. So we went to the cinema. I'm looking at the microphone. Oh yeah. So we went to the cinema the other day and we watched the new X-Men Wolverine film, Logan.
X-Man
film.
X-Man.
It didn't even say X-Men in the title though.
No, it didn't.
It wasn't about them.
Didn't say Wolverine in the title.
I tell you what, I think that made me like it. It kind of broke away from everything and it made it an actual thing on its own.
It distanced itself.
Yeah, from the spandexy bollocks.
All the X-Men films have sort of been centered on Wolverine, so they might as well just think, yeah, this one is about him.
Yeah.
Because
I thought it was really good.
I really liked it.
I thought all of it was really good. I got a bit emotional. I did. The tears were coming. I was hungover, so I was.
You was
prime
pissed.
suspect. I was still pissed.
Urinated.
But I'd had my nachos. And,
Massive amount of nachos.
I think we need to pick at it though, because if you like something,
you gotta find a way to not like it.
You can't just say I like it, can you?
Yeah, you can.
You can.
Should we have a brief synopsis of what the film was about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should we do a big
spoilers.
Spoilers.
How brief?
Just brief.
It was about X-Man.
Yeah.
Wolverine.
So X-Man's an old man, because now I don't actually read the comics.
Yeah.
So I don't know much of the story of Wolverine, but I do know obviously he's a healer. He can heal himself. So I thought he shouldn't really be able to get old. He shouldn't be an old man.
Because of the adamantium.
Adamantium poisoning is what's causing him to die off.
To age.
Yeah.
So if he hadn't had that poison, he would be still young.
Yeah.
Forever young.
No, because in the comics he does eventually get old.
He gets old. We just get slower than everybody
slower.
else.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So so it's set in like the year 2029 or something, isn't it?
Yeah.
So he's become an old man, and he's got a disease in him, and he's
disease.
He's got a metal disease. Yeah. He's taking. No, he's not. Is he taking painkillers or I don't know?
He's taking drugs.
He's taking drugs.
Because he's got a poisoned body.
He's trying to keep his healing ability going.
So you've got Xavier. He's like 90 odd years old.
Yeah.
And he's just looking after him basically.
But he's got dementia, hasn't he?
He's got dementia.
Or Alzheimer's.
He's got
ALS as well.
He's got brain. Yeah, and that campaign obviously didn't help him. You know when everyone dumped water on their heads?
Yeah.
Didn't help him.
Patrick Stewart was fucking funny.
He was the best.
All the way through it.
But
when just hearing him swear was funny.
Yeah.
Fuck off, Logan!
There is swearing that it's
It was swearing.
You could really tell it was R-rated, but I guess what I would say was me nitpicking of it is that they were trying to sometimes force it down your throat about, oh look, this is R-rated, look at this F word, look at this F word, shit, fuck, massive dick. You know, they didn't say that, but like...
So
there were some boobs in it.
No, yeah, there was boobs in it.
Very brave.
It was, sometimes I think it was R-rated for the sake of being R-rated to try and shock you.
Taxi.
Like, if you do it too much, sometimes it kind of loses its...
Very
You know, the whoa factor of it being, oh my god.
Well, anyway,
I still thought it was good.
I wasn't shocked by any of it, so I didn't think like that.
So after that, what happened after that? There was a little girl.
Well, there's a little girl.
Comes up.
Who can't talk.
She's getting chased by.
She's a Spanish mute.
She's getting chased by some bad guys, and basically Wolverine has to rescue. Has to keep her safe and save her. But they go on a road trip, and things happen. That's basically the premise of the film.
Point A to B.
Yeah.
Mishaps happen.
Yeah. I think my nitpick of the film is that it felt a bit too long.
It was long, wasn't it?
It's like 2.5 hours long.
Yeah, it must have been quite long.
There were some scenes in there that, like the scene with the family in the farm. Obviously the guy.
Yeah.
I don't think that needed to be in there.
I disagree with that.
About that though, massive spoiler. When Xavier dies, it wasn't emotional enough for me at all.
He should have died in the bed.
Yeah, he should have.
The carrying into a car was unnecessary and added nothing to it.
But it just his whole death was
such
not
a massive
emotional.
character in the X-Men franchise, just to have a quick boom. Oh, hold this. No, you're gone anyway.
Yeah, it was like...
That was a bit disappointing.
Because when Logan goes...
Yeah, because it's about...
When Groot kills
that was
him.
emotional.
The guy who sorted out all the X-Men, got them all together, was swept a bit under the carpet.
But then again...
It's life, though.
Exactly, I was going to say. It's
he doesn't get some fantastic
the whole
mythical
film,
superhero and it's
the whole film
in
is
life.
Yeah, it's grounded in reality, this film.
Yeah, that's what I like about it as well.
The fact that his death was an anticlimax, it makes sense. I actually quite like that.
Did you like it? I tell you what, it is a lot better. It's like the Batman trilogy, I really like that because it's more I know it's not fucking realistic, but it's more realistic than the ones where they're jumping.
They've got bat nipples.
Yeah. Like with the other X-Men films, I always thought a bit like, oh.
I've always liked the X-Men films.
But it's supposed to be more for kids, I think. You know.
I think I watched one X-Man film and then I got bored and I had to turn it off. I think they're not that good.
The most recent one, that Apocalypse, was dog shit.
Yeah.
Absolute fucking dog shit.
Yeah.
Not seen.
You know what? They made a poster with the guy strangling the woman. Going, oh my god, he's strangling the woman! No, I don't give a fuck.
No.
Don't give a shit about that.
Don't care about that stuff. Anyway, what you were saying before, I disagree a little bit with the family scene because that was important. Because you were saying like can't argue with that.
No.
Good points.
Yeah.
No, I agree, Lunter.
No, what I was.
Hi, Billy.
Shit, that. The whole point of that was Xavier send off, like he had like the perfect day because like he just kind of settled down and that was the point of it. Even though, so that was when he said, oh like, you know, it was a perfect day for just one moment and then he gets the.
It wasn't just that though. It was to show Wolverine or Logan that he doesn't have to be a fucking dickhead.
Yeah.
He can like.
There is another way.
Right.
Just because you've got all this stuff, you don't have to always.
I think
like
they
he wasn't even
condensed
confessing.
They could have condensed it down. I think the part with probably where they had to go sort out a water pipe, that was really not needed.
The bit, he was doing a eulogy basically to himself.
Yeah.
But he was doing it not to Logan, which
Yeah.
was hilarious.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you're my mate. You're well good. Don't beat yourself up. Oh, it's not you.
It's fake.
Yeah.
you.
Fucked it.
Yeah, that was funny actually.
Pretty funny that.
It almost like
Because unless Logan goes back and watches it, he doesn't know.
He has to
that,
watch
does
the film, or he'll never
Yeah,
know.
he's gonna have to
No.
watch it.
But he was so upset
They
when
can't.
he thought that Xavier thought that was him.
Yeah.
He was like, wasn't me. Like, do you know when you're a little kid and like you fucking punch someone in the head and they go into tea, wasn't me. Oh, I'll be best friend.
Shaggy.
Like that.
But you saw me stabbing you in the chairs. Wasn't me.
Yeah.
What I didn't like is that people like all the death scenes. There was always like one final word before they died.
Oh, deathbed confessions.
Yeah.
The worst thing in everything.
That was the thing that.
I didn't really
I don't think they all had that.
I
No.
didn't notice that.
Well,
I'm
obviously
using the first to pick up on it,
Xavier,
I think.
Xavier said, he's talking about the boat, didn't he? The sunboat, whatever it was. Sunseeker. He said that, and then Wolverine was like, "Oh, this is what it's like." That one kind of made sense.
I liked Wolverine. It was so I actually got emotional.
Yeah.
I thought
With Wolverine.
Yeah.
Logan.
Yeah, just because like obviously it's his daughter in a sense.
Yeah.
And yeah.
But it kind of rings as well because that's his last film as well as Wolverine.
yeah.
So
Yeah,
that's
it was
also-
it was definitely like a really good swan song.
Let's talk about how shit all the kids were then.
I didn't think they were shit.
Yeah, I thought it was shit.
the girl was good.
The girl was better than
Yeah, because
Wolverine.
they had
The girl was
investment in
better
that
than
character.
Wolverine.
And that's because she had a good power. Because
Yeah.
we've seen it.
No, he's just acting.
No, because that
She was-
wasn't that was
she
the
was a
same
good
power as
actor.
Wolverine.
Yeah, because we knew it.
All the way through the film, I thought she's better than Wolverine.
Yeah, as soon as like we don't need Wolverine anymore. Look at what the fucking she did, and she's got some in her feet as well.
We've got a
I think the
She-Hulk.
only bit where I liked Wolverine more was right at the end when he goes fucking stupid.
Yeah, because that was like him just putting the medicine in.
Yeah,
though, and
but then he
like,
goes
going back to
fucking
his
berserk,
prime.
doesn't he?
Yeah.
When he had his wolf cocaine
Yeah.
When
and went on a fucking
For me,
face slashing bender.
Wolverine always
Sorry.
shines the most when he goes into berserk mode, where he kind of loses all his like inhibitions and all his humanity, and then just goes mental, like because he's getting so much pain, like what they do quite a lot in the comic books. But
Did you like how he was reading comic books?
that
Did
was
you
a
like
bit weird.
that?
That
Did you like that?
because they were trying to be like, oh, we were right about the. It's kind of like I don't know, like a.
Have they done that in any other X-Men film?
No.
Oh.
They started it in Captain America. Because
Yeah, but that was
they started it in
with
that.
the cards and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That one made sense. But this
This
was
one was-
a bit weird.
It seemed like they
makes
pushed
sense.
it in, didn't they? Because it was like
Yeah.
coordinates to Eden. And
Yeah.
a bit like, all right, so you're sort of pushing it in just so that you've got somewhere to go in the film.
Yeah.
And it was a bit like.
It was a bit strange that.
Took the source material and threw
I
it
didn't
in
mind
the
it because
film.
obviously if you think if superheroes existed, of course there's going to be comic
Yeah,
books.
yeah, of course.
So it makes
yeah.
sense.
Well, there's no Donald Trump comic book yet, is there?
No,
Not superhero, is it?
to some
He's
people.
a super villain.
Yeah, he is.
Super cum.
He's a very Lex Luthor like.
One thing, like I was saying this at the cinema, one thing I didn't know was what the motivation was for the bad guys to hunt down all these kids.
Right.
Because they went through a lot of
Men.
resources, a lot of
Yeah,
money.
but they're all expendable.
Yeah. They
Yeah,
had no
but-
use for them anymore.
Yeah,
They-
they're
they
just like
progressed
generic
past the
soldiers.
So that's the thing. Let the kids go.
Why?
do they care?
You can't release mutants into the world.
Why?
Were they not
Imagine-
saying,
There were
Right.
already mutants there.
were they not saying that there was?
Sure, there's legal ramifications.
Right.
Were they not saying that all the mutants were dying off though?
Heads off.
Yeah.
Were they not saying they were so they've obviously done that?
No, there was actually a little bit of a hint in there where it was apparently, I don't know how much was put into it. It seemed like it was like Xavier's fault in some way. He was confessing something and he didn't mean to.
Yeah.
There's always like
there was an event.
And in X-Men 2, he does nearly kill all the mutants with what's it called now? His
brain.
Yeah, but no, with the Cerebro. Yeah,
brain freeze.
So yeah, he does that. So
maybe he does have a fucking funny dude, doesn't he? A few times.
Yeah, because he can eventually he has these seizures, and then also. So I think there was a little bit of that, but also the point was that none of them have been born though afterwards as well. So there seems to be like some type of vaccination because X-Men 3, they've like sort of cure a little bit for it, but it's not permanent.
Which characters did you not like? Because I didn't like the guy,
the main bad guy.
Yeah, they never.
Cyborg.
It's a very.
I liked his image. I liked how he looks and stuff.
Which one are you talking about? The scientist one or the one with the shite?
The one with the shite.
Cyborg.
I'm the scientist actually.
From Narcos. The Narcos man.
Both of them. It was just like. It was always like, obviously they're not mutants or whatever they are, I don't know what the fuck they are.
Enhanced people,
but if Wolverine got his hands on them, they just rip them apart. And it was always like, just scurrying away, and it's like, fuck off, like, bollocks. It just, like the beginning bit where the girl like comes out, she just took his head off.
Well, he did back away though. He was like,
bollocks, isn't it? They've got to have some sort of fucking...
Anyway, with the point with like the kids, I found it was more to do with like, right, we put a lot of investment into this, and now they've kind of been released. We don't want this shit getting back on us, so we have to deal with it. We don't want these people to know that what we've been doing.
Also, it was a secret project.
Yeah, it wasn't really meant to be seen with that nurse who was showing like this is, with the camera.
They've been taking children.
Yeah, that was taken
to the group.
Yeah, but it was still motivation. They can't just go.
They killed the mothers.
Where were they going?
Where was it going? They were going to Punta Cana.
That was bollocks. They were saying, we'll be safe when we cross the border to Canada. Why would you be safe there? What was that about? I didn't get that.
They didn't really explain.
Well, we never saw the place.
I didn't get that.
We never saw the actual place.
No, we'll be safe in the mall. Like, why?
If they can do all these secret experiments and shit, I'm pretty sure they can cross
just secretly go over the border. Yeah. No.
I didn't get
bollocks.
Do you know what the scene with the kids reminded me of? It reminded me of Peter Pan. The film with Robin Williams.
Yeah.
Hook.
Just a bunch of kids like fighting grown-ups. It just reminded me of Hook, especially with the tubby black kid.
Yeah.
It just reminded me exactly.
What was his power?
Electric.
Yeah, if you touch anything metallic, he would be able to
I missed that. I saw him looking at a guy's gun for a bit.
I didn't fall asleep in this one.
I almost did.
Maybe the problem with the kids as well was like we don't know who they are. Do you know what I mean? Like the other characters, you know who they are, so you know what the powers are. You're more invested in them. These kids are just like
the idea is that
shit kids with no mums,
dads or anything.
The idea is that they could be like probably orphans. If you invest too much on the characters, then the film would have been you could have expanded it to like 3, but there was no need to. So you've got to take some sacrifices for the film. I think I don't know. I got it. What they were trying to do with it, but
I think for me it's the best superhero film I've seen because Batman's a hero, isn't it? Yeah, I think for superhero
it's a very good one.
It's a very grounded one.
Film.
Well, they've got superhero powers.
The superheroes, in
you can put powers in anything, and then would you class it as superhero?
Yeah, they're superheroes.
It's a road trip, isn't it?
I think for me,
would you class Matrix as a superhero film then?
Yeah.
Or sci-fi? Or is it? They're both entwined, aren't they? Really?
I still think Spider-Man 2 is my favourite. It's a good film. This one, I did enjoy it.
Spider-Man 2.
Doctor Octopus, if I can say.
Doctor Octopus.
I couldn't stand them. I don't like the main guy.
Tony Big White.
Yeah. Especially number 3. You can't like 3.
Third one's dog shit. Yeah.
Fuck me,
second one's my favourite superhero film. This is a good film though.
Yeah.
A lot of people are giving it like 9 out of 10. I don't think I'd go quite that far. It was a good film, but I'd probably give it an 8 maybe. Just something like that. I think that was...
For me, I think what people are more seeing with it, even such a rating, because it's probably Hugh Jackman's last film. So, it's more... As Wolverine. So, I kind of...
He's dying.
Yeah.
He's getting poisoned.
Yeah, I don't want to.
He's getting old.
So, I think when people are getting upset about... and they're so like emotionally invested. I think they're more emotionally invested in Hugh Jackman as Wolverine.
But that's a good thing though.
Yeah, it is a good thing.
It's like
but
David Bowie, and it's like.
But then,
do you remember that robot?
Imagine like.
Robot. Oh yeah.
Oh fuck me.
He's also in Chappie,
So.
the Diane Wood film.
Alright.
Worth watching.
Imagine like though, like Hugh, like if it wasn't Hugh Jackman, it was just someone else, and they were just as good an actor as Hugh Jackman. Would you give it a better rating? Even though take Hugh Jackman out of it and just put the same.
What, out the film completely?
No. I'm saying like if you replaced him with a different actor who was still good, still did a good Wolverine. But it was up someone else. Because is it like people thinking,
no,
it's so good because it's Hugh Jackman's last film?
Part of the emotional.
It's like, oh my god, we're never going to see Hugh Jackman as well.
Yeah,
There's that, but it's like it's also like the passing of time that you've been with this. This
Yeah,
guy's
Like
been
Harry
17
Potter.
years.
Like
This
the
guy's
Harry
been-
Potter films, you've seen him grow up. So
This guy's been Wolverine
No, but it's
for
more
like
emotional.
Yeah.
almost 20 years, and now he's an old man. It's
Yeah.
like the passing of time.
It's like you've watched him when you were, what, 15?
Nothing.
And then you look at yourself and think,
Exactly.
I've got
oh
the
no,
fuck all.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
20 years older as well.
Exactly.
Am I
I've got-
gonna die?
I've got
Am I
5 quid
gonna
in the
have an
bank.
X cross
Yeah.
on my grave?
That was nice. That was a
That
nice
was very
touch.
good. Touch.
That was a nice
I love
touch.
that. Oh yeah,
I thought that was
but
about his clothes.
We
He was
don't.
an
We haven't
X-Man.
mentioned it yet. He does
Yeah, I
die.
missed
He
that.
does die at the end of the film.
What is he fucking?
He's an X-Man. He's no longer
And
a man.
his cross goes to
Yeah.
X.
It's very fitting. It's so good. That bit.
Ratings, you guys?
Yeah, what do you give it, Lumber? Or Billy?
You're shit at this.
I just have no brain. You've got all the brains.
Yeah, too many. I want to give it like a 8.5. I want
Oh,
to.
do we do decimals?
No, fuck it. 9 then.
Yeah, rounding.
9.
It'd
Cool.
be very shit ass.
Well,
Shit
it
ass.
wasn't total shite, so it's alright.
It's above a 6.
It's alright. Alright out of 10.
Alright out of
Plus,
10. That's
plus
like an 8 for
some.
me.
Well, it gets bonuses for all the face slashing.
There was a bit of head stabbing.
Yeah, we didn't talk
Yeah,
about
there was
brutal as
there was a
fuck.
melon
Oh, yeah.
explosion of somebody's head.
Yeah.
The
That was
cowboy.
like that.
Not that cowboy.
That was
like,
my-
fuck.
That was my favourite scene when Xavier was having his brain freeze in their hotel in the casino. And he
Yeah.
Started
he
prodding
was stabbing people
That
in
was
slow
amazing.
motion.
Yeah,
was
that was
fucking
very
amazing.
good.
I love that scene.
Yeah, it like.
People, they could see he was going
Yeah.
to stab him, but they couldn't move.
Yeah.
Just get stabbed and then.
But also,
That was good. That I enjoyed
love that
that.
scene.
the brutality of the action scenes in general,
It-
like especially the girls, she was fucking
She was good.
brutal as fuck.
Yeah.
You know what
like,
makes
she
it-
did at the beginning, she just killed the fuck out of everyone.
You know what makes me sad though is that this could have been what we could have had for 17 years. And
Not if he died.
no, not if he died, but like all the other Wolverine films now just feel
Running around
Well,
like
the
inferior.
reason for it is because
Sabretooth like that.
the reason for it is because they went
Do what
really
you want.
realistic.
Yeah.
I think, and I think you have to
Yeah,
because when you
'cause-
start doing it kiddie shit, it's like yeah, if you look at
Adamantium
kids-
claws, obviously they're meant to be the strongest metal on Earth, is like can cut through anything. And when you see all these other like say for example the animated series, when you see Wolverine's claws come out, you see him just like tear it a little bit, and it's always with robots and with films.
Yeah.
They didn't really show like how fucking strong these claws are and what. He's got knives in his fucking hands for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
The only reason that, as well that they gave this an R rating is because of Deadpool.
Yeah,
Because
we
the
got
success of
thank
Deadpool.
Deadpool
I felt
for
we
that.
can do it.
Exactly,
And
but
again,
then
Yeah.
also the studio let the director just have
Do
total
it.
control as
Yeah.
well, which
Which
is what
this
movies
should do happen.
exactly
It
they
should
should be doing.
happen
And
so
I
much
think
more.
as well they've realised that obviously when we were younger and the first X-Men were out and stuff, and it was more kind of kiddie stuff. Like we've actually grown up now, so we can
Grow up with
the,
it.
The audience will be for
More
that sort of
mature,
audience.
yeah.
Yeah, because unless something really wrong
So
happens,
do we,
17
does that
years-
mean
yeah,
like in
yeah.
like
I give it 9 out of 10.
Oh.
I really liked it. I
What
can't give it
about
10.
Stephen Merchant though?
Yeah, I
This
wanted
is
to
what
make
I
it-
wanted
yeah.
to talk about. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
well,
It's
what
liked
did
it.
you talk
It
about
was
Stephen
fucking
Merchant?
stupid, wasn't it?
I liked it.
Just binned himself.
He was there just for plot progression. He wasn't. Really
Yeah,
there
he was
as
a tracker.
character.
His way out, comparing everybody else's, was an absolute steaming dogger.
He was
Pick
sacrificing
some
himself.
grenades up to blow a van up with
He
him
could've-
and somebody
He was
else
getting
in
rid of
it.
himself because they was using him.
No,
as a
but
tracker.
you say that, but
But
like
his mate were just outside. Who were going to get him out?
and they were threatening to kill him anyway. Just, oh, kill me then. If I'm going to blow myself up for a grenade for one fucking person in a van, an unimportant character in a van, because it wasn't like the guy just jumped out, didn't he? The main
And
guy.
his body were in one piece at the end because they're like, yeah, we'll save
Fuck
it, we'll
off.
save
Yeah,
it,
yeah.
we'll save his body.
If
Yeah,
at
that's
least
what
like what he did meant that guy died, then that would have been a lot of...
Yeah.
Yeah, if it killed the main bad twat in the
Yeah,
family,
well, one of the main
that
bad
would have been-
twats, yeah.
He had a cheesy one-liner as well. What he should have done is just like sneakily rolled the grenade. so
Yeah,
that they
that's
couldn't
when it
see
went
the
into a
idea.
bit more
They should have
cheesy hero.
swallowed it.
Yeah.
and just gone off.
Or just waited for it to
How-
give it a couple of seconds, then chuck it.
How did the main bad guys meet their
did they
demise?
I did it.
You had the scientist guy just got shot by Wolverine because he had that gun secretly.
Right.
Then you had and then you had
oh god, he got.
no, I'm not going to him yet. The other guy, the fake Logan,
Shaved Wolverine.
X-24.
yeah, he died by an adamantium bullet.
I thought
Now
that
my
was
problem,
Sabretooth.
now
was very
my problem,
confused.
yeah, I did that.
I thought, are you Sabretooth?
My
What are
problem
you?
with that is then they said adamantium bullets can kill me, but if, God forbid, you watch Wolverine Origins, he gets shot with an adamantium bullet and then he just gets amnesia. It's like
Yeah.
that was like, well, what does that?
Contradictions.
Yeah.
Yeah, but maybe it's because he's weaker now.
It could, yeah, but the other guy was strong as fuck and he still got killed.
Yeah, but he was a shit version, weren't he? He's one.
Could have been,
He's one
yeah.
that grew in a lab with a lot of kids.
Yeah, but he was intending
Why
to
would he
kill
look
himself.
exactly the same?
He was gonna.
Shaved head?
He was intending to kill himself with that adamantium bullet.
Why would he look the same as him?
So he would have just shot himself in the head and got
Not
amnesia
listening.
again. I'm not listening. I'm just going on.
Why would he look the same as him?
Because it says DNA.
Hugh Jackman was doing two roles.
He was a clone.
Right.
Yeah.
Attack of the Clones. Good film.
Well, I think you should go and watch it. I think
Yeah.
We haven't got your rating yet.
Yeah, I said 8.
Yeah.
I was
the first.
listening.
I was the first one to rate
Were you?
it. Yeah.
Oh right, sorry. My bad.
Go and watch it.
Yeah.
No,
Really
no, that other guy's death was shit.
Which one? Oh yeah.
Robot.
That other guy's
I didn't
death was
mind
shit.
it.
Yeah.
I liked it.
got
He
wrapped
got
in
turned
grass.
into a fucking grass burrito
He got-
All by kids. Yeah.
by kids.
Yeah, because
while
he's a
one
dickhead.
breathed on him.
He was the dickhead that was like
Shit.
orchestrating all these experiments on him to some point.
Yeah, but fuck. Why is
needed
everything got to be
Wolverine.
like?
we didn't
to kill
need
him.
all the
Or
deaths to
to
be
kill
all
him.
bloody. This is what I mean
It
with.
doesn't have to be bloody. It just doesn't have to be.
Well, how would
oh,
you rather him die?
Well, I'd rather it not have been. Oh, you've been naughty to us, so we'll get our revenge every fucking time.
Well, you
Every time.
Did you want him to sneak off?
Anything. I don't mind if he escaped, or if Wolverine chopped his fucking head off, or anything, or just like I don't know, poisoned his coffee. I don't give a shit. Why did it have to be that? Oh, I've been naughty against kids. Oh, the kids are gonna get. It's just so obvious, isn't it?
Poetic justice.
Yeah, it's just I don't know.
Really?
I don't
They
understand.
should have killed him with his robot arm.
Yeah, it's just shoved up his arse.
Yeah.
It was an handsome man though. I liked his tattoo on his neck. It was
Yeah.
an handsome man. Yeah.
Have you seen Narcos?
No.
He's one of the main characters.
Has he got
in
the
Narcos.
tattoo in that, or was that just Wolverine?
I've not noticed. Probably no. Because
Well-
tattoos aren't real.
Let's round this motherfucker up then, shall we? Logan, cinema, 8 and 9 out of 10, roughly. So we'll give it 8.5. I think.
Did you measure you?
9.
You get 9.
Yeah. 8.75.
And you said alright.
You said you were allowed decimals though.
It's quite a high score for us, to be
Well, I
honest.
guess
Well, we'll
it's
round
three.
down to 8.
Yeah.
Really good.
Very conservative.
Still very good.
Conservative ratings for the conservative government.
Yeah.
We like
Yes.
things.
Not Tories.
Yeah, well, I liked another film.
Yeah, that's fucking nice.
Another film that you like,
3
yeah.
in a row.
Yeah,
Yeah.
really good.
Well.
Right.
Till next time.
Do we have a catchphrase or did I fuck it up?
Yeah, fuck off everyone.
Yeah.
Fuck off, everyone.